Yes.
All right. Okay, we're back. This is my real close friend of mine / barber, Glory. You get me? Come on, introduce yourself, my guy.
Listen, my name is Glory. Got by the name of Glizzy.
Glizzy?
Tiko like to call me.
Come on, baby.
Well, probably say we've been friends for just under a year.
Just under a year, man. But regardless of the time, regardless of the time scale, I consider him to be family, like for real family. Well, let's see. What should we? Okay. So about New Year's Day, right? I come into the shop, I ask him to give me a haircut, and from New Year's Day was when I took this self-development thing serious, innit?
Yeah, that's true.
From that day, we had like a 6-hour conversation, bro. Just back and forth, mutual energy exchange. Like the whole time, I had goosebumps. It was just such a resonating conversation, man, and it was what I needed, because at the time I was taking this self-development seriously. So when I'm hearing him talk the same kind of knowledge back to me, it was beautiful. And that was I'd consider that the spark that like united this relationship, friendship together, man. You get me?
Yeah.
You get me? But I'm doing this video because I was conversating with him earlier, and he was telling me how he's on a he's restricting himself from dopamine, innit? So dopamine is released with simple pleasures, like just even on your phone, indulging in food, vices, whatever it may be. Dopamine is found everywhere. So I thought it really interesting as to why you wanted to cut that down.
Yeah. So, probably say that when I was in university, towards the end of university, my second year, I kind of found a routine that helped me to concentrate more. And my mindset was, when I finish university, I'm gonna go and attack what things that I'll stop to do because I had to focus on my university. This is the time now to do it, but I haven't done it. And the reason why I haven't is because the mindset of, I've done such a big thing, my mind needs to relax now. And because my mind needs to relax, instead of focusing on doing things that are more, let's say, good habits, and now I've done stuff that are, let's say, pleasure. These pleasures,
you indulged because you finished uni. You were like, fuck it, let me enjoy myself a little bit. But now you're ready to jump back onto the focus, like no distractions. Obviously, social media is a big distraction, and it does trigger dopamine to be released in your body as well. Like even TikTok's those 10 seconds, not only do they hook you through the dopamine because now you're addicted to it, but it lowers your attention span because you've only now got time for 10-second videos. So currently in this society, we are all living in a state of constant distraction. You get me? So I thought it beautiful when Glory was telling me he was cutting down the dopamine, because dopamine is the trigger. Oh shit! Dopamine is the trigger for a lot of distractions, innit? Because they feel good. You get me? They feel good. It makes you feel nice. It makes you feel comfortable, and them kind of things there. So it was lovely to see Glory identify. Okay, I understand that I'm overindulging in my certain distractions and things. Now it's time to remove that so I can really focus on achieving what I'm trying to achieve. Right?
Yeah. It'll be interesting to see, for example, I've taken this action now.
The results.
The results.
Yeah.
In terms of getting back into the gym, getting back into running, getting back into waking up earlier. And when I wake up earlier, time for meditation rather than going straight on my phone and looking at social media to see what's going on and stuff. Because I feel like that will allow me now to do more important tasks rather than just wasting time procrastinating. Because I see on social media doing stuff that are not good for my mind.
Exactly, bro. And you see, that's so beautiful. This is why 6 months ago I set a routine, 3 things minimum. I think I've spoke about this on the channel before. 3 things: reading, meditating, and gym, that I have to do every single day. And the reading and the meditation, like the reading especially, and obviously it just surrounding myself around it, like positive things. So I've changed what I follow on Instagram. So say I do spend a little bit of time on Instagram, I'm only getting positive quotes or things that are pushing me, things that are supporting the mindset that I already have now. So it's like, instead of going there and being distracted, I'm like seeing things that are bringing energy into my heart, because it's like reminding me of my focus and the goal that I'm trying to achieve, innit? So yeah, man, just coming from experience to the fact that I actually done this thing, yeah, like I'm still doing it, bro. I've learned and I'm sure you've heard in from our conversations what it was and now, bro. I've learned so much, bro. I've learned so much, and I've still got so much to learn, and it's just it's beautiful because this is what life is really about, like learning who you really are so you can become who you really are. You get it? It's not about, like, I feel a lot of us nowadays, we're wearing a mask, innit? Like I can actually see people step out of being who they are, or like I can actually, no, not step out of who they are, they've already stepped out of who they are. I can see moments where people fall back in to their real personality, and then when I see it so pure and genuine, I love that. But then the programming happens, you know, they have the ego kicks in you. Oh, what's this person gonna say? And then I can watch them convert back into the act that they're playing for everybody else. And it's like, bro, why am I playing an act for people that are playing an act? Do you get what I'm saying? And you know what's so crazy? I was telling this to your little brother. I was like, we're in a society now where it takes bravery. I might have told it, but it takes bravery to become who you are. Yeah. To be yourself. Yeah. Wait, what kind of twisted society do I live in where I have to be brave to be myself? Yeah. That's not right. Do you get what I'm saying? We need to dissociate from the norm, because the norm ain't normal. I promise you that. The norm ain't normal. We've been programmed generationally from parents, society, school, this and that, to think that we're supposed to be a certain way when we're not. We're supposed to be ourselves, and we're supposed to create. We're supposed to discover ourselves, and through discovering yourself, you find your avenue of creation. That's what it's about, my guy. And through this whole process, I've been learning myself, and I've been conversating with Glory, watching him learn himself, and it's beautiful to see that my man's telling me, like, yes, I'm cutting out all of this bullshit, social media nonsense or whatever. I'm just taking time to really sit down, meditate, listen to God. You know, meditation is not as you know, we think, oh, prayer this, and we're telling God things. Meditation is a time where you listen to God. You sit in silence, yeah, and you try to focus your mind and allow your mind to open to God's knowledge. Do you get what I'm saying? A lot of times, Einstein didn't come up with the theory of relativity for 10 years. He was sitting thinking about it for 10 years. See that? So he's sitting down thinking, and then after that 10-year gap, finally some sort of gate opened where the knowledge came into his head, because he even said himself, it's like someone planted the idea in his head. You know, we have to sit down and be willing to receive the information from God. And man, since I've been doing that and the biggest thing meditation's done for me is allow me to focus, bro. Like, focus my mind. And you know the kind of things that man's going through right now, yeah. How the direction I could be going in right now, and the direction I am going in right now, and I've got, to be fair, I've got no one to thank but myself, because I've taken the time, you know what I'm trying to say? But that meditating, that consistency with the gym, and the consistent reading that's building my knowledge base, that's further allowing me to deal with myself. We can't deal with ourselves nowadays, bro. You know, we can't sit with ourselves and actually look and deal with ourselves. Bro, I had to sit down and like break who I was to be able to rebuild who I'm becoming. Do you get what I'm saying?
Your pride,
all of that,
your mindset,
all of that,
the things that you know from the past, your past traumas. You
exactly.
Gotta get rid of all that past and start all over again.
You got to turn around, stand up to it, stand against it, understand it, embrace it, bring it to the light, and then reap the rewards. Once you understand, we all have a dark side. We all have a dark side. Once you embrace the dark side and embrace the light side, and turn the dark into the light, you can live in that balance where you understand yourself as a whole. You know your bad qualities and you know your good ones, but you actively take steps not to fall back into your dark ones. Obviously, when there's always a time and a place, sometimes it needs to come out, you get me? But it's about knowing the time, you know, knowing, instead of just being impulsive like man used to be, like, you know what I'm trying to say? I can take time and understand, look at the bigger picture from like a third perspective.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying, bro?
100%. So, like I said, it's beautiful. It's at the same time, it's that because of the energy that we're provided now, and we can be real, the people that surrounded with real people now, they're starting to understand what I go through. So I'm even speaking to someone now consistently where I've told her, like, listen, I can't lie, I've got to take a break from speaking to you now so I can focus on myself. And because she understands and respects what I'm on, she's like, cool, listen, take the amount of time you need, and when you're ready, come back and we can talk again. Do you get it?
Yeah.
Whereas before in the past, you know, how we always trying to impress people, they hear that, or like they take it as an offense, or they take it personally, and before you know it, there's an argument that's broken up. It's just like, so give me the attention. You are not being selfish and giving yourself attention.
Exactly.
We need to be selfish sometimes.
No, man.
We're selfish actually.
No, but it's
taking care of ourselves.
No, but you see, through creating the best version of yourself, you can give the best version of yourself. I can give the best version of myself to you as a friend, as family. You know, like, if in a time of need, I will give you the best version of myself because I've taken the time to become. Or I'm not there, nowhere near, but you know, in this current moment in time, I can give the best version of myself. Do you know what I'm saying? But I'm not even close to the. There is no end point. You know, there is no destination, bro. Do you know what I'm trying to say? There's only the journey, bro. That's all that exists. There is no the destination will never finish. There's just the journey. And that was beautiful. Like, you gotta take time for yourself, 100%, because only through that can you then give to other people, bro.
100%.
Do you get it?
And the best thing.
I'm sorry to cut you off, but like you were saying, you wouldn't have normally done that in the past. But through not giving yourself through neglecting yourself, now you're going to, certain, like I said, you argue, certain things are going to arise where, because you're not giving yourself that time, you might start projecting certain issues that you have, or that they're bringing out of you. You get me? Whereas if you had sat down and taken that time to yourself and looked it deep within yourself and brought it all to the light, now you're able to understand things for what they really are, instead of the twisted like thing that because we all overthink, man. We all wait, let me check to see if this is still filming, bro. Oh yeah, it's still filming. Nice. Yeah, we all get caught up in our heads, bro. You know? That's true, and that's not even fair on ourselves, because we create certain situations that, you see, our body doesn't know the difference between thoughts and reality. So you see, when we're at it creating situations in our head, and we're creating situations in our head which are releasing chemicals which are giving us those emotions and feelings, our body can't differentiate from our mind can't differentiate from reality and thoughts. So we are still feeling those feelings. So we are just torturing ourselves because we're creating a whole heap of shit that actually hasn't even happened, or will not, or might not ever happen. But we've just sat there and created all of this madness. So now we're coming into the situation fucking ready. You know what I'm saying? But why?
But we say out of fear. People are scared of what is to come for the future, whether it is confrontation, whether it is facing the reality of themselves that they've been running away from. It's always fear that creates an anxiety, which creates negative energy that you put out in the world, and that's a problem, because you just cause problems and tensions with people that you don't want to cause. Exactly. So again, it's that having that reality check within your mind and saying like, you're good. In this present moment, you're good. You know, just focus on the positives rather than the negatives. And before you know it, the mindset, you're tricking your mind to be more positive.
Beautiful. The first law of the universe is, and the first law of the universe corresponds to your 7 chakras as well. The 7 laws corresponds to your 7 chakras. Crown chakra, mentalism. Mind is technically the only rule, but it's separated into 3, and so we can understand it as 3D entities. Anyway, mentalism, bro. What you think, you become. What you believe, you are. So your current situation is a direct result of your mind, of what you're thinking about. Do you get what I'm trying to say to you? So when you're thinking negative, you're gonna have negative things happen in your reality because you're attracting it. Do you get what I'm saying? Because that's the level of vibration that you're resonating at. So you're only gonna attract what you're thinking and giving out there. So if now you switch up your mindset and you're like, I'm gonna become this, I'm gonna do that, I'm gonna do this. And if it really is true that what you think you become, then there is no fucking limit, bro. You know what I'm trying to say? You can become whatever you want. Do you get what I'm saying? Obviously, I'll talk about this in another video. The 7 laws, the laws of nature, the laws of the universe, the things that bind all of us, whether or not you believe it or not, it binds us, innit? The sooner, and it took me a long time to accept it as well, but the sooner you align yourself with it, the sooner we can really reap the rewards and co-create our reality with God and put it and get it done. Do what we really want here. Do you get what I'm saying?
100%. Yeah, man. Literally, like I said, we have control of what is happening internally. What's happening externally around us that's why we have a God. We have faith in a God that He's taking care of the external stuff, which is like a family, making sure that they're protected and guarded. We can't control that because, for example, you're here, your mom's where she is now. You can't. But you're in that positive mindset that she's protected.
100%.
So let's control what we can do now in the present day. So, for example, you having that habit of getting into YouTube now, producing video and content on a consistent basis, so that now you can elevate. And in this process and journey, you're gonna learn more about.
I'm learning bears, bro.
You know what I'm saying? And I'm glad that you're able to get me onto this YouTube as well.
Yeah, this ain't gonna be the last time, man. You're gonna see a lot of glory. You're gonna see a lot of glory. We're gonna have, because I have real good conversations with him, and they make me feel good inside. And even your whole family, bro.
Yeah.
Your whole family, bro.
100%.
Mad. So we're gonna see a lot more glory. But yeah, man. Listen, this has been fucking amazing, my brother. Yes. Yeah. Do the generic shit. Subscribe, like, all of that nonsense. Yeah. Fucking.
Subscribe, like, comment.
Them ones there. Support, man.
It's only just begun.
It's only just begun. We're all in it together, really, man. Do you get what I'm saying? We're all in it together, man. But yeah, man, it's about elevation. Like I said in the last one, turn every negative into a positive, baby. You know the time it is, cuz.